Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, to my videos, and to everyone who's been getting personal readings from me. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description below, as well as the link to my Instant Go. Yeah, so I hope you guys have had a good weekend. This is going to be the Divine Feminine Venus Retrograde reading. So with Venus retrograde, there's going to be a lot of kind of rethinking, possible visits from past ex relationship partners, thinking about how things happened in the past, sources of basically pain and like why things went wrong, but rethinking, and reliving feelings from the past with these past relationship partners. So I wanted to do a kind of reading to see what specifically that's looking like for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to be using my Angel Tarot card deck, and I'm going to get 2 cards to see what's coming up for the Divine Feminine as they're going through this Venus retrograde period that's causing lots of rethinking, feelings coming up, wounds coming up, that type of thing. So what's coming up for the Divine Feminine regarding their karmics and feelings towards them with this Venus retrograde. And Venus retrograde is through the rest of the month through early November. And then I think not too long after that, we're going to be getting into the shadow period from Mercury retrograde again. So Divine Feminine, our energy towards the karmics is what's been coming up with the Venus retrograde. First card we have is, okay, ego. So Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. And we'll get one more card. So the other card that we have is the World. Wow, so both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine got, both of their cards were Major Arcana. The World, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards. I feel like slightly similar to the Divine Masculine reading, where their Major Arcana were kind of looking at specifically reliving the past and then moving forward. I feel like the same for you, Divine Feminine. With this Ego card, again, I'm just focusing on the words that was saying about the false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. I feel like some Divine Feminine right now are thinking about the fact that their Divine, or not that they're Divine Masculine, but their karmic partners had maybe some type of narcissistic or overly inflated ego for some reason, and how it kind of kept them trapped in a situation, or kind of seeped into their thoughts somehow during the course of your connection with them, and how eventually you get out of that, but how it kind of seeped in a way that you maybe didn't expect that it would actually occur. I also feel like with this ego card, I feel like this is literally you looking at your like past life. How I feel like the karmic in question that's maybe been most on your mind or possibly has reached out to you is someone who, yeah, I just keep feeling like narcissistic or like overly inflated ego, things about them, that sort of thing. And also, I mean, this card is the Devil card, so you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, but just someone who may been very controlling, someone who was making things about them, and I definitely feel like maybe impacted how you felt about yourself as well, because the ego is something everyone has, but you're maybe seeing how your ego, your self view of yourself had shifted due to this other person. So let's take a look. Why is this ego card here for um, energy of the divine feminine toward karmic? And okay, I'm about to shuffle, but the devil card popped up again. You can see that. What is this ego card about for the divine feminine? Energy towards their karmic that's coming up during this Venus retrograde. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I feel like this person impacted not only how you dealt with them, but they impacted your own kind of feelings of self-worth or self-esteem. Like they were, at some point, they made you feel negative about yourself. They made you feel like something about you was not good enough. And with this Pentacles energy, you could definitely have been dealing with a Capricorn or some other earth sign who kind of flipped your perception about yourself for some reason. And the bottom of the deck card is, and actually the Knight of Pentacles is like sticking out in my deck. The Knight of Pentacles is sticking out of the deck, and the Death card is the bottom of the deck. So I'm like, they changed. You were like good when you met them, but then they changed something about you. Like I said, their ego started impacting your ego in like reverse ways. And it was a slow process of how it happened. Definitely feel earth vibes going on here. I also feel like I just want to take a look at what's underneath the Death card. So we have the Eight of Cups and Six of Swords and Three of Cups. So I feel like they really shifted things for you. They may have I feel like this was like a slow burn process where you slowly started shifting, you slowly started changing. Let's get some more cards. So what happened with this Five of Pentacles card? What happened with this Five of Pentacles card? Justice reverse. Yeah, you came into the situation good, and you're realizing through this Venus retrograde how their ego and their kind of personality and things being about them, it impacted you to feeling like you were out of balance. It literally shifted your own scales. It shifted your perception, like I was saying earlier. Negative or fear-based thoughts, I feel like definitely impacted like self-esteem, like I said, self-perception. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups, so it got you to a place where you were really unhappy. So what else do we know about this ego card? Ten of Swords. It may have really, this particular person who seems to be an earth sign, I feel like things got pretty bad with this person. It really got you to a point where you're feeling quite low, quite down. And again, I feel like now with this Venus retrograde, you are looking back and seeing how that happened and kind of deconstructing how it came to be. Bottom of the deck is the Tower reverse. I feel like this person, it was almost like you woke up one day and you were this Ten of Swords and you're just left reeling from all the stuff that happened, because this was like a slow progression of how this happened. Okay, what can we know? Okay, we got the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So this person may have been looking like I said, I mean, this is already the devil card, control. And this person may have been controlling in terms of their words, in terms of what they would say that would like keep you on guard for some reason. And like this card says, like negative or fear-based thoughts, false sense of entrapment. So especially regarding communication, like they may have wanted a lot of communication from you. Okay, so let's get a card on like what, how you're feeling now about this. So these are all the things that are coming up, which could definitely be very triggering and very emotional. But now, how is the Divine Feminine feeling about this? Two of Pentacles. So you're seeing how much more balanced you are now that you're out of that situation. You're seeing how much that person caused imbalance in your life, and you're seeing why you had to make the decision that you did and how it was really the best decision for you. What else can we know about this? Seven of Wands. You're seeing how like you really did what was best for you, and you're feeling more confident in yourself because of the decision, even though maybe it took you a little bit of time to get to that point where you really left this person behind. You're seeing how it was the best decision. So why else is this ego card here? Okay, so we have the Man. So I don't know if this person's going to be like coming to you and offering to you, but I feel like this person is, I feel like with this person, they definitely could be coming back to you, but you're just seeing, you're breaking down the relationship and seeing how maybe gestures they made were for certain reasons with this card. But again, you're glad that you moved on and you shifted from that. Yeah, Four of Cups reversed. So now it's like you're no longer unhappy with the way that things are in your life because you shifted out of that situation, because you decided to move forward with the Six of Swords. So this is all very, very, very positive. But of course, like reliving this may be, of course, emotional and difficult. But you're seeing the truth of this person's ego and their personality and how deconstructing their actions and seeing how it was a slow build to shift things within you. But it was overall good move for you to move away from that situation. So the second card we have is the World card. So this is about, this is like the end of the journey, a job well done, the path toward enlightenment. So not only are you seeing all of the kind of negative and recognizing the negative things that happened that this person did, but you're also ready to move forward. You're also realizing that it did push you to be in a better situation, that you didn't just stay there, that you pushed forward, and that you are, stronger and more enlightened now where you are. And we have the Knight of Cups. So especially regarding love, you feel like you're in a better situation. Again, similar to the Divine Masculines, like after you review, you realize what you want, you realize what you don't want, and you realize that you're pushing towards a better, specifically love situation. And with this Knight of Cups, you're like, okay, I know what I want. I'm on the path towards something more stable, more secure, and more loving, and like better fit for you. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. So it's like, point blank, like what is going to work for you and what is not. You know what offer to take and what offer to not take. Why is this? Yeah, the Fool and the King of Swords reversed. So it's like you're ready to start a new journey after you finish going through this whole Venus retrograde season. You're going to be ready to start a new journey. You're not going to be in this you're not going to be in this kind of any residual mental misunderstandings or lack of clarity. You're going to be ready to move forward on a new journey, receiving a new offer for what it is that you want and deserve. And with this Two of Swords coming out upright, I feel like you've possibly not completely dealt with things up until this point regarding this person. And that's what Venus retrograde is bringing to the forefront, to be like, no, you actually need to deal with this. Yeah, you don't want to think about it. Yeah, it was negative, but you need to really relive and dredge these things up so that you can kind of be done for it once and for all. And so I just got the Three of Pentacles upright and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like for some people it caused confusion because there was a little bit of unsureness about wanting to rebuild with anyone else. And I feel like this, because these are coming out as pentacles, I feel like, I don't know if your divine masculine is similar to whoever this person is. Not that they like look the same or something like that, but they may have certain similarities that maybe caused you some tension or caused you some being unsure of like, could this even work out? Because of maybe personality similarities or like similar jobs, something like that. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. I feel like there may be some general similarities between this karmic person who's these feelings you're going through right now and your divine masculine, not in like the abusive way or anything like that. I definitely, don't support that stuff at all. But in terms of maybe personality, their humor, something like that, and that could have been an early like caution sign for you or a trigger sign for you because you're like, I just don't want to have anything similar to this other situation. And why is this Fool card here? The Star. So it's like you're ready to move forward. You're ready to continue to be enlightened, continue to heal, to continue to push forward for the things that you do want, for the relationship stuff that you do want. So what I want to do is actually I'll pull one more card real quick. After that, anything else about the World card for Divine Feminine energy during this Venus retrograde? Okay, it's you. So this is all coming up. It's all working to push you for Divine Feminine, to push you to be, and I feel like with this Venus retrograde and this card coming out, I feel like it's to just get you more in tune with yourself, possibly in tune with your sensuality and sexuality, but just like opening yourself up to completely be aware of what it is that you are wanting so that you can push forward. And bottom of the deck is the Heart. So yeah, opening up your heart, because sometimes there is pain, but there's also times when there's happiness and joy and lessons to be learned. So now what I want to do is I'm going to pull an advice card for you for this Venus retrograde season. Advice for the Divine Feminine. Advice. Okay. The High Priestess. What a great card to get for the Divine Feminine. Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So I feel like this is especially, again, good for the Divine Feminine to continue to listen to your intuition. Continue to listen to, your guides, to the synchronicities you're receiving and your gut feelings as you go through this. If something's coming up, don't just, freak out and, react, but listen and try and find the deeper reason of why this is happening. Again, this is retrograde season, so if things are coming up, it is something that you should deal with. You shouldn't just push it away, because that's not going to help you, and it's not going to help you for yourself, as an individual, and it's not going to help you for your divine masculine, because if you think about it, if you don't deal with issues, and this goes for the divine feminine and masculine, if you don't deal with issues when they come up and you think you're just going to get back together with your divine feminine or your divine masculine and things will be peachy, like, it's not going to, because eventually it will come up again, and at a certain point you won't be able to balance pushing it away, not dealing with it, and having like a healthy, stable connection with your divine counterpart. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Water. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic ability. So if you're receiving dreams or just synchronicities about a certain person, think about why it's happening. Figure out, when it's happening, how it's connected to this person. Also, I feel like, especially because we got the Knight of Cups earlier, and the Star card, and this Page of Water, if someone new is entering your life, to use your intuition about it. Especially if it's your divine masculine coming back and you've been rethinking, re-experiencing all of these things with this ego stuff from this previous karmic person, and then you like feel similarities between them and your divine masculine, to not, shut it down completely, to realize that these are two different people, and to be open to receiving someone else, to open your heart. Like I said, this is what it's for, and to listen to your intuition about it. So that's what I'm getting for you, Divine Feminine. I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comments if you. I'm interested to see the comments. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. Again, I'm only having readings open until the 18th of October, and then I will be closed through the 30th. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.